Hampton Viva Alfresco, outdoor living Okanagan style, is brought to you by Hampton Landscape and Concrete. Hampton Landscape and Concrete, nature simplified.
It is a puzzle. The time is spent putting one stone in and then taking it out because it doesn't work and trying to put another one in. So when it's all finished, it all looks like it was just kind of cut out of the same stone. Good stone layers can look at a particular stone and be able to three-dimensionalize in their head, which basically means kind of looking at it and being able to flip it around their head and then be able to pick up the way they want and place it exactly where they need it. So that just takes time and experience to get to that. The particular rock we were using on this project was a Kendall ledge. It's a regional stone that's actually chiseled out as opposed to blasted out. It's a very, very solid stone, very heavy, quite durable, will last for well beyond the lifespan of the homeowner, but again, we went with this for the style as well. It's more of a stacking stone, so it comes in a lot of thin sheets, so it gives that kind of a old-time stacked stone. It's a dry set stone, which means there's no mortar or anything holding the stones together. It's only just set on top of each other. These walls are generally retaining walls, so they're usually holding something back, okay? Typically, a lot of the Okanagan are on hill slopes, so there's a lot of downhill pressure on these walls. So although the stones themselves have a fair bit of weight to them, you still want to make sure there's a decent amount of drainage behind those walls to keep the water from building up, and especially on the freeze-thaw, but really to try and prevent that shifting of the natural stone. So typically we'll put a layer of fabric paper behind the stone wall, and that prevents the soil from trying to creep through the stone, prevents weeds and keeps the integrity of the stone. We also put drain tile and drain rock usually behind the walls themselves to, again, keep the water from building up, because water will always win when it comes to any type of retaining wall. Water is very, very powerful, and it will move a wall. Doesn't matter, thousands of pound stone, it will move it if it needs to.
I like the natural look that they provide. It looks like it's been here for a while. It's not so manufactured, and I like the texture. I like the colors that are in them, and plants like to climb up the rough surfaces. So the product is wonderful. I just love the way the walls are with the texture and color.
Because we're putting a concrete pad right next to it, I wanted an extra strength of the alum block wall to support the pad going on top of it. So we went with alum block. It comes in a variety of different colors, shapes, different brands, depending on what style you like. The advantage of this over a natural rock is that it has a little bit more strength in terms of its ability to retain, especially if you start using geogrid, which is an extension of the wall system itself. And so it really is an engineered product versus a natural stone, which is more of a dry set system based on weight. The weight of the stone is really what retains the dirt behind it, whereas the alum block, it's both the weight of the stone as well as the way it's designed, both with a keystone or an alum block, to actually lock itself in from shifting.
Hampton Viva Alfresco, outdoor living Okanagan style, is brought to you by Hampton Landscape and Concrete. Hampton Landscape and Concrete, nature simplified.